Hello, hello. It's me, Terrestrial Ether. I'm back with what I think is going to be my second video for you here. Today I'm going to be cleaning your head out. I heard you had some songs stuck in your head, so I'm going to be cleaning those out for you and reviewing some of the stuff that I've been listening to. Sorry it's been affecting you like this. I am going to start my video by lighting a couple of candles to set the mood, just kind of for fun. I think I'm going to start doing this every video. So I've got a match, and I've got a cranberry chutney Yankee candle. And while this flame's going, I've also got a grapefruit candle from Trader Joe's. Put these in the background for you to smell and enjoy while I clean out your ears. I really enjoy that cranberry chutney one. I think the cranberry and the grapefruit will make a very delightful fruit smell. But let's get down to business and looking at what you've got stuck in your ears. Sorry if it's loud. Looks like we've got Weezer's Red Album. It's very peculiar. The CD case, this looks like it's been stuck in your head for a while and you've been hitting it to try to get it out. Jokes aside, we'll be going through my CD collection today. I wouldn't take this as representative of all of my music taste, but as I typically thrift or find my CDs used, or I buy them at shows if they're more small artists. But yeah, you'll be seeing more than one Weezer CD today. If I was recording in my living room, you would see my giant Weezer poster from their 2021 tour with Fall Out Boy and Green Day. It was really fun. And actually, of those three bands, Fall Out Boy had by far the best performance. And that's really the only time I ever intend to see Green Day. The tickets were a gift from my spouse's family. But, yeah. With that, let's start cleaning out your ears some more. With another pull from the left side. Oh, I'm seeing Beatles Past Masters Volume 2. Now this was a gift from my dear friend. This has some classics and some demos. I really love the demos. Oh, and some of these tracks have Billy Preston on it. This was from the era when the Beatles finally started letting other people that were not Beatles, play on their albums and their songs. For most of their first three albums, I think through Rubber Soul, it was only Beatles playing the instruments you hear. And then I think it was George who introduced Eric Clapton. And he was the first person to play on a Beatles song. So, yeah, you've had some of these stuck in your head. You had Lady Madonna stuck in your head. That's fair, it's pretty catchy. Coming back to your right side, we have this seems like it'd be hard to get stuck in your head, but we have Angelo Badalamenti's Twin Peaks soundtrack for season 1, the original. Oh my gosh, the glare is terrible. I acquired this just last week at a local record store. I listened to this constantly. My old roommate would play a CD in her car all the time. And I really, really enjoyed it. And we all watched it together. I recently moved in with my partner, but I lived with roommates until about half a year ago. And we watched the first season of Twin Peaks together. And it was really nice. And I recently finished the first 2 seasons. But yeah, so I do know who Gilmore well. Good pick, you. Oh, coming in, your left ear really loves the Beatles. We're coming in at Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We hope you will enjoy the show. These aren't any super niche picks yet. We'll get into those sooner rather than later. I'm an appreciator of smaller music scenes. I used to / am in the process of being a radio DJ. It was really fun. I'm in the process of doing it again. But yeah, so, I see. Oh, you've been thinking about when you were going to turn 64. You've been thinking about aging. That's why you've been listening to Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Track number 9, When I'm 64. Coming back over to your right ear. Hopefully this will match up. Maybe not. That's okay. Ooh, something a little bit of a deeper cut. If you recognize this, kudos to you, because I feel like this is not a super well-known album. I'm really into metal, but into, I was into metal, sludge metal specifically. This is the band Jucifer's 2002 album. Or wait, no, this is not I Name Your Destroyer. What is this? I recently picked this one up as well. Oh, this is Calling All Cars on Las Vegas Strip. This one has the Hero Worshipper song that I really like. If you're looking to get some really catchy riffs stuck in your head, I recommend this album, and Jucifer in general. They're not an active band though, so don't get too excited. Coming back to your right ear. Wow, what's this? You really like Weezer. It's Make Believe in my falling apart CD case. Some people say this is when Weezer started to go downhill, but clearly you don't think so, if this has been stuck in your head. It's a good one. It's really quite a good one. As you can see, it's falling apart. Oh my gosh, I've just realized something. I think I'm just gonna unfold this for you. I can't, is this a lyric book or a poster? Oh, it's a lyric book. I would prefer it if it was a poster. On the other side of this room, I have a Kate Bush poster from a CD. We do get this nice image of the guys. Some of the guys. Let's just say that. Let's see. The song that you've had stuck on in your head on this album. Oh, is it? Oh, what is it? Is it Freak Me Out? Have you been getting freaked out? You know, that's what happens when you listen to too much Weezer. You become afraid of women. Anyways, coming back to it. What's this? I'm seeing... Well, this isn't the Beatles exactly. This is the Across the Universe, 2007 movie soundtrack. If you can't tell already, I'm a bit of a Beatles super fan. I grew up listening to them with my grandpa, as I think a lot of people of my generation did. Trying to get my rings to tap on it. And when I watched this movie for the first time, my mind was blown. It's so good. All the performances are so good. I listen to it all the time. So if you've had... Oh my gosh, what's the best one on this? The best cover? Oh, I love Happiness is a Warm Gun. This guy is returning home from the Vietnam War, and he's addicted to morphine, and morphine is the warm gun in this instance. That's, I don't know that that's specifically what Happiness is a Warm Gun is referring to, but it's definitely one of the things. The infamous, in this movie, the gimmick is the strawberry label, which I find hilarious, because it kind of looks like an apple. If you know, you know. But yeah, I see how you could get that stuck in your head. Happiness is a warm gun. I might have to stop wearing my glasses in these videos. They are so glary. You can see me. Terrestrial etherception. Moving on to your next left ear pick. Again, they are the indie darlings of the moment, so I wouldn't be surprised if you knew them. This one is not a plastic case, it's cardboard. I like that sound. This is a wonderful album. This is Rat Saw God by the band Wednesday. Wednesday is an alternative rock, indie, country, swinging something, hardcore, honestly, band hailing from Asheville. If you haven't heard of them yet, you will. They are just amazing. This is, I think, their first full-length album that doesn't include covers. Before this, they mostly had EPs or albums that were like half covers, although I love their covers. Their cover of, what is it? It's the one about women before whiskey? No. It's one that Carly Hartman sings, not MJ Linderman. It's, I do like Women Without Whiskey. I'm not gonna remember. I have a touch of the ADHD, so sometimes when I want to remember things, I just don't. That's okay. This is a wonderful album. And I bet you got chosen to deserve stuck in your head. That is a dang catchy song. Can't blame you. It reminds me of the Cars movie for some reason. Maybe that's why it's stuck in your head. Maybe you like the movie Cars. Moving on, from your right ear, we've got Beastie Boys, Hello Nasty. Oh, hello, Beastie Boys. You've been getting down and groovy. I know what's stuck in your head. You've been listening to Intergalactic. And you've been getting down and dirty with it. Maybe you've been watching Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I don't know. You know, I think that these cardboard CD cases sound so much nicer. They sound so much nicer. This is a classic. I don't think I need to do much explaining here. Next, pulling out from behind your ear. Oh, this one's really jammed in there. It's Kate Bush, Hounds of Love. I used to have more than one Kate Bush CD. I'm a really big fan of hers. I adore her music, and I was her for Halloween last year. I love Kate Bush. But I had an old car, a really old car. I had a 2004 Grand Marquis Mercury. If you've ever seen a car like that, they kind of look like 80s cop cars, and they're as long as a boat, and they're really low to the ground. But they've got a lot of swagger. They're really comfortable. This one in particular was an old model, and it did not have AC. And I was really excited because it had a CD player, and I was like, oh, I'll get to listen to my CDs. But I put in my first CD, and it just stayed there. So the only CD I listened to in that car for like the 4 or 5 years that I had it was Kate Bush's Never Forever. An amazing album. I know it all by memory at this point. So many of those songs have gotten stuck in my head for years. Some of them are go-to karaoke's. Hounds of Love I have not listened to as much. So I'm guessing if you've begun liking Kate Bush in the modern era, you've probably got Running Up That Hill stuck in your head from that show on Netflix. But let's just say I liked Kate Bush before that. But that's okay. It's okay if that's your introduction to her. It's a good song. Moving on back to your right ear. Oh, we're pulling out a classic, goth rock classic. Evanescence, Fallen. At one of my old radio stations, we used this service called Last FM, which calculates your scrabbles. And scrabbles are just like the amount of times you listen to a song in full. People got a little bit competitive about it, and if you were the number one listener of an artist among your like friend group or your organization or whatever, you got the crown for that. It was a digital crown, not a literal crown. But though I'm no longer at my old radio station, I believe I still hold the Evanescence crown. If you have this one stuck in your head, I'm gonna guess that you probably have Bring Me to Life stuck in your head. I'm guessing you have Bring Me to Life stuck in your head. It's really good. Whether you're singing the Wake Me Ups, wake me up It's all good. It's all good. It's great. Amy Lee is so talented. Next, coming out of your right ear, I'm going to hit you with something a little different. You've been listening to British folk music. This is Pentangle's Cruel Sister EP from 1969, maybe? It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Obviously, the CD was not made then, but wow, beautiful. Beautiful. A friend gifted this to me for her birthday a few years ago. I'm really into folk singing and folk music of the older and ancient variety, and so Pentangle will sing. I'm not that familiar with British and Celtic culture, but they'll sing old Celtic folk tunes in a modern rendition, sometimes with a little bit of electric guitar. Modern for the 70s, but it's very medieval revival, which I love. It's great. The first song on this, which may be the one you have stuck in your head, is called A Maid That's Deep in Love, and it's about an Irish girl in presumably several hundred years ago, and she is trying to go to the New World to get more opportunities for herself, but she has to disguise herself as a young male sailor in order to get there so she can work on the ship. But she falls in love with the ship's captain, which is so tragic because she can't be herself. But as sailors are known to do, she ends up making it happen anyways because he doesn't mind. He being the ship captain doesn't mind that she's presenting as a man. So yeah, it's about that. It's about a maid that's deep in love. It's beautiful. The vocalists are amazing. I love Pentangle. So if you got a maid that's deep in love stuck in your head, it's gone. It's gone. Now pulling from behind your right ear, I'm going to pull something from the Georgia music scene out. One of my favorites, in fact. This is Wayuka Truth Management. I'm going to let you observe this album cover because it is really quite complex. The lead singer draws them himself. Wayuka is actually one of my friends came up with their self-described genre. It's psychedelic post-punk hardcore, which is a lot of words. Basically, they make really good modern rock. A lot of it's inspired by living in the South, by the patriarchy, or those are a lot of the inspirations. Some of the songs, if you're listening to this album and you have something stuck in your head, it's either, let me think. So many of these songs are good. I really love the song Water Tower. To me, it's like, it almost sounds like J-rock. It sounds like if there was like an anime about someone living in like the middle of nowhere in like southern Georgia. Water Tower by Wayuka would be the theme song. It's really good. But I think if you're listening to this, you've probably got Chain Link stuck in your head. It's about being a dog barking through the chain link in society. They're really good, so this is going to be the main one that I plug, I think, but if you want to get something good stuck in your head, dang good, listen to Truth Management by Wayuka. That's what I always recommend other music heads. Oh, and behind you, pulling out what I fear might be another classic. Jump Scare. It's Weezer Blue Album. That makes it number 3, I think. I think I only have 3. I would love to own Green Album. I don't. Green Album is actually my favorite. But I love this. And I think the spring equinox is coming up, which means summer's basically around the corner. So if you've been listening to Weezer Blue Album, I think you have Surf Wax America stuck in your head. that beautiful guitar riff. That's not pitch accurate, but you get the drift. That little riff at the beginning, it's making you think about summer and surfing on the waves. So, Weezer Blue Album. Coming around the corner, our stack is starting to get a little more deflated. We've got, this one has a sticker in it. You don't need to know where I got it. I never share my CD plugs. We've got another Jucifer album. This is Jucifer Warbird. Jucifer is that first sludge metal CD I showed you. I have 3 total. I believe, or maybe one is hiding in my car and it might not be in your ears. It might have fallen out weeks ago. If your head's been feeling empty, sorry. This is Jucifer Warbird. And I think if this song has been stuck in your head, The Shape of Texas is the song that would do it. I personally adore the state of Texas. I think it's a wonderful place. Even in the current state of the world where people find the South scary, usually people who aren't from it. I just think Texas has this beautiful blend of cultures and foods and in a way that I feel like it really feels like a mixing pot in the way other parts of America feel more like a plate that has like divisions in it, if that makes sense. Like a school lunch tray where everything has its own box. There's not a lot of intermingling. Texas isn't like that. My grandma is Cajun, and she is from Texas. That's kind of where I get this perspective from. But I spent a lot of time there growing up, and I just think it's a really beautiful place. So if you're listening to Jucifer Warbird, you're listening to The Shape of Texas. Okay, we're dwindling down. Your ears are starting to feel a lot more chill, hopefully. Maybe your hearing's getting better. Can you hear this? Can you hear this? I don't know where the mics are on my laptop. Can you hear this? 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 Okay, let's see. We've only got a few to go through here, so let's pull this one out. Here we've got Rasputini. Rasputino's Thanks for the Ether. I picked up this one. I'll tell you where I got it. I got it at I don't remember the name of it. I was in Port Angeles, Washington on the Olympic Peninsula. And I walked into a random vintage store, or like an antique store. I do love antiques. I love old things, but there's not often a lot I can buy there. It's expensive, and I have most of the vintage furniture I have is from the thrift store or from the marketplace. I'm a bargain hunter, but this particular vintage store had a really excellent CD selection. It's actually where I think I got the Sgt. Pepper's CD and this CD, which was a rare pull. I started listening to Rasputina a few years ago. They're another one that is not active anymore. It's like a goth cellist lady. She toured with Nirvana back in the 90s, so I've heard. And her stuff is great. She loves to write about historical events. And so I bet you have what do you have stuck in your head? This is a compilation album. Let's see what this is. This is a compilation album. I think this is a lyric book. Some of them, her songs are conceptual. Some of them are covers. She's got a beautiful cover of Brand New Key that I love. You probably got the Donna Price, which is about exactly what it sounds like. But I just think this is really cute. I love her style and brain and everything she does. It's just fantastic. So thank you, Rasputino. Hopefully now you have the Donner Party out of your head. Maybe you can explore some of her other music. And finally, here's my favorite, one of my favorite albums. It's Jucifer, but this is I Name You Destroyer. I Name You Destroyer. That's the name of this album. It's just a picture of the sky with, you can kind of see her face. Jucifer is made up of a couple, a husband and a wife, I think. And they make this music, and it's great. I think they moved to Europe at some point. They still perform, but they don't make music, and they might never perform in the States again. I know not why. I do lament it, but they're just great. And this is my favorite. And so many songs on this are good. But if you have one stuck in your head, it's probably Vulture Story. Vulture Story. Vulture Story. It's got this just like amazing bass riff at the beginning, and it's just so catchy. It's just so catchy. This album is amazing. And if you want to get more into metal but not screamo, I recommend it. She's a really talented vocalist. She does a bit of the vocal fry thing, but tastefully, I would say. So yeah. Okay. Coming out from your left here, we've got a little EP thing that I picked up last year. They're all secondhand, so I'm not giving the artist any money for the most part, unless I bought it at a show. But I did not buy this at a show. But this is Radiohead's Karma Police. It only has the songs Karma Police, Meeting in the Aisle, and All. Or Lol, excuse me. I really like all of these songs, and this is a really great one for if I'm going on like a short drive. My newer car also has a CD player, and I'm just like, I need a couple of songs just to get me there. It's great. Especially for like a late night drive, I love listening to Karma Police, and it feels like an ethical way to listen to artists that I don't necessarily want to support. So yeah, that's one of the great things about thrifted or secondhand CDs. This one sounds great. Moving on to our last couple of CDs. This is the last one we have on the right. It's just a big, fat, juicy one. Oh, here we go. This is Neil Young's collected works. Neil Young Decade. It's some of his best hits. I consider myself someone who grew up on Neil Young, even though I'm a bit too young to have, like, he's not actually a contemporary of mine, of course. But I really enjoy this, and most of these are the renditions that he has with Crazy Horse. I think Crazy Horse is an awesome guitarist, so it's just awesome. Some of my favorite songs, well, it's not my favorite songs, it's what you have stuck in your head. And I think you have Cinnamon Girl stuck in your head. Cinnamon Girl? I think that one's great. And I'm a really big Type O Negative fan. And they have a good cover of that song, so I like listening to both versions. Okay, we're coming down to, oh my, is this the last CD? Wow, and it's actually the one that I'm wearing a band shirt for. You can't see it though. Secret Shame. You've had a Secret Shame stuck in your head. Secret Shame is probably the smallest artist of this collection. They're a North Carolina based modern goth band. I would say a lot of their music is pretty in line with the typical post-punk style. This is their first EP. Dark Synthetics. The glare is terrible. I'll show you the side. Dark Synthetics. It's great. And if you had a song from this stuck in your head, I think it's probably creature, creature, creature. It's probably creature. This one's got another great little lyric book with a little sigilistic version of their name, Secret Shade. And this is like the design of my shirt. That's what it looks like, if you're curious. And isn't that just so neat? This is the lyrics to Creature that you have stuck in your head. Creature, creature, creature. See him there. Do you laugh at that? Do you cry at that? How does it feel? Make it seem real. Who am I? You want to die? That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's Fine. I see her whole. I see her tear. Cognizance is an utmost tier. Societal falsities. Consequences build our breed. It's okay. I'm fine. I feel so good all the time. It's okay. I'm not sure. Cheeks that help her feel demure. Our purity don't come naturally. Your lips bleed apathy. Gone, purify me. Get them hypnotized with simple words. We become baptized and look at me. Read my lips, come institutionalize and fade down. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's kind of hard to read and figure out what's in order, but I do like the concept. So now that you've gotten all those CDs out of your head, I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Maybe you've learned about some new stuff you can listen to. If you have recs for me, for stuff to listen to, or if you just want to talk about the kind of music you like, feel free to leave that in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.